Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Deep Sleep, Labyrinth of Forsaken. Sorry, my mic seems to be peaking. One moment. Why are you doing that? Yeah, it looks like Windows decided to reset my bass volume again, because it always bloody well does that. Anyway, how am I sounding now? Do I sound a bit more normal? Please do let me know, because I can't really tell on this side. I mean, I could. A bit quiet. Really? Hang on. How about now? See, now it looks like it's going up too far again. Let's try that. 85? Let's try this. How does this sound? Especially compared to the background music. Sounds okay? I hope so. I hate it when it just decides, oh, I'm just going to completely forget all your settings and do my own thing now. Right, anyway, let me try that again. Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Deep Sleep, Labyrinth of the Forsaken. Yeah, sorry about the audio issues. That was unexpected. Because it wasn't showing it was peaking before I started streaming. That it literally happened the second I pressed start. But, yeah, so, we are here in the cave. And as you can see, we've got stuff and things, and we're currently looking for whatever the hell comes at the end of this. I don't know how much more of this level there is left, but we're certainly going to have a boss at some point. And oh, I guess I'll take a cleaver. Sure, why not? There's coffee there. That's good to know. Hells to the yes. Sure, why not? Cave exposure. We were getting ready to move on with our expedition. We spent weeks gathering information and resources. So imagine our surprise when, shortly after we set up our first camp, we heard noises from where we came from. We investigated to find a whole group of people entering the cave like it was a fancy restaurant, all cheerful and weirdly excited. There were dozens of them, and they formed a line in front of the entrance. None of them had any equipment or proper shoes, just regular everyday outfits. They all acted like they knew where they were going, while chatting randomly as if they were on a trip to an amusement park. These caverns were completely uncharted. We were going to be the first explorers to map the place. Asking questions didn't bring us any answers. They were very dismissive, acting as though we weren't being serious, like not knowing where they were heading. And not knowing where they were headed was something incomprehensible. There was this atmosphere of excitement and anticipation for something. We decided to change our initial plans and follow the weird crowd. After a while, we arrived at a cavern with a huge chasm in the middle. I thought the talkative group would stop and turn around, since there was no way to cross, but no. They started falling in. Not by accident. They started jumping into the pit one by one. Couldn't even see them in the darkness below, only the sound of shattering bones. We tried to stop them, but this is when it got really bad. People didn't want to be stopped. They acted as if we were trying to harm them, or cut in line or something. They became violent. Chuck and Larry were pushed into the chasm. I tried to catch Larry, who was close to me, but I almost fell in myself. Sam and I fled, but couldn't do anything. We spent the next several hours in the next cavern, shaking and trying to comprehend what just happened. The line of people ended, and the chattering sound ended with it, replaced by dead silence. Sam insisted we should go and see if Chuck or Larry made it. I knew they didn't. He knew they didn't, but we went in anyway. There was no more chasm. It was entirely filled with bones. No clothes, no fresh, just clean white bones. I told Sam we should go back, go grab our things and leave. But he stepped into that pit. I don't know why. He was looking for something. Or it lured him. I really don't know. And then it just pulled him in. Something pulled him under the layer of bones. He didn't even have a chance to scream. I'm all alone now. Back at the camp. I don't know how to exit this goddamn cave. The entrance is gone. Just vanished. Completely vanished. As I thought it wasn't there before. As though it wasn't there before. But it has to be somewhere. I know it has to be somewhere. I'll go and look. Maybe I'll check that pit. Now, I think that's the pit we encountered last time. The one with the thing creeping around in it. Okay, so we got 2 directions to go. We got coffee if we need it. What have we got in terms of... Got a pickaxe. A cleaver. That's nice. Metal pipe. I feel like I should... Damage and slows target isn't bad. Wouldn't say no to a rusty axe either. I really feel like I really need to start getting some stronger stuff. I feel like most of the stuff I've got now is fine, but it doesn't do like a lot of damage. It just does a bit. Which is okay, I guess. Pick a direction, I guess. Because I don't quite know when I'm going to run into a boss fight. Oh, goody gumdrops. Okay, so we got that there. What is this game's obsession with spiders in every bloody area? Oh, even better. I thought that was a thing. Turns out it was not. Okay, this feels like a trap. But okay. Sure. I'm gonna regret checking this body out. Yep. Thought so. Where are you going, big guy? Yeah, that's fine. Now, I'm a little... It's weird because I'm never sure if you have to kill an enemy in an area in order to clear out the items in there, but I don't think you do. Which, to my mind, implies that there's an item in here somewhere. Fine. Where? My only guess is, at least when it comes to the spiders, they technically drop an item. So it could be that. Can't search these ones. Uh-oh. Right. Okay, we may as well get rid of these pricks. I do that, I'm definitely going to take some damage. But he'd die then right afterwards, so sure, why not? That was more damage than I'd have liked. How come you guys get to get such fast turns? It's annoying. Bugger off. Okay. Okay. Let's hope there aren't too many egg fights in this area. No bun. Sure. Guess it'll do in a pinch. What is that? Oh, is that a sarcophagus? Metal coffin locked with chains and padlocks. It looks somewhat ominous. Chains and padlocks. 3 of them by the looks of it. We're gonna find 3 keys or something? That's gonna take forever. Don't think I've even got the one. Nope. Wait, what did that say? What was the second one? I missed it. It won't break. But I get a... No, there's got to be a better tool. Okay. Well, let's go see what's in here then, I suppose. Oh, goody. What's his general route? Not in the mood. Thanks, but no thanks. Over there. I'm wondering what we need to get through that thing at the top, the web. So he goes there, then he comes up above the rock. He should go back right. Take more than one swing. fine. Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen. Perfectly okay. We'll just take it one swing at a time. Oh no, really? Oh god. But wait, then what the hell is this? Okay, so you're telling me that we've got another boss fight there. Oh god, I had to stop before because I got caught by another one. So, that's a thing, but I don't have an answer for it yet. Okay, well if there's a big fight coming up, and it seems like there is, what I think we should probably do is create as much stuff as we can. Sure. Because this could end up being another dead end. Because I reached one before when I hit the 3 sirens blocker. Okay, what have we got in terms of meds? Got that. You're medicine, technically. You're defensive. You, I don't know what the bloody hell you are. Never have worked out what the hell those matches do. Now, we don't really want to use these because these things are Hastings. And, like, not great. But we got these with a whole bunch of stuff on it. I don't know what we're coming up against, but it could be we're about to hit a fight I can't win. Again. Nothing else to do. I still don't get this, but it says we don't have the right tool. So, again, this is probably going to be a thing where, like with that one level where it's like, well, you get ambushed by 3 shades right at the start of the level when you've got literally no items. So it's probably a test of what can you do, what can you summon. You know, I'm probably going to have to bring an item in from another area, you know, like memory-wise. Okay, guess we'll give it a go. Not much else I can do. Oh, good. Yeah, oh. That's not exactly what I expected. Spider Queen. Why are you disturbing my children, human? Who or what the hell are you? Isn't that obvious? I'm a loving mother of my many, many children. Now let me ask you a question, little one. Who are you? Why are you disturbing my children? I'm looking for my brother, Thomas. I think he might have been here. If he was here, then chances are he still is. I gather travelers like you, for my children require a lot of food. He was not a regular traveler. He was, somehow changed by the Shadow People, but then disconnected from them. Oh, you should have started with that. You mean the Dark One, a man of corrupted heart. His evil spawned me to life, yes? He did what? Created me. The darkness travels through his heart, weaving webs of corruption and terror. This is an echo of his dream, turned into a nightmare. No, more than a nightmare. A nightmare that lingers, doesn't fade away. A nightmare that is here to stay. Do you know where I can find him? No. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. You come into my house uninvited. You attack my children, and you dare to disturb me. You're nothing but food for my precious offspring. We will feed upon your corpse. Oh! That's a lot of health. How many is that? Hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That 33. I don't know what that thing she's about to do in one go is. Oh, I had a feeling you were going to do something annoying like that. Why can I not attack her? That's weird. Huh. Oh, I should have used the spider's fang, because 7 bleed, because while I'm dealing with this, she takes continuous damage. That would be a really smart idea for future reference. Okay. If I decide to give this a second go, I mean. Yeah, because she's just going to keep spawning in the little ones. Now she's gonna hit. That's gonna sting. Oh, I dodged. Lucky on that one. I'm gonna hit you with this. Because it doesn't matter about the hasting, because she's already going next. Kind of wish I'd spawned in a couple more of them now. I think she's about to kill me. She hits me. Oh, that mercifully didn't do as much as I thought. Oh, which one does the best? You. Thing is, I really don't think I've got enough stuff to do this. It always seems to be my problem with the bosses, is that I just cannot spawn in enough resources to deal with them. Like, at all. Which is a problem. It's also annoying I can't go for her when the little ones are there. I just don't have the time or the resources to deal with any of this. I just don't. Because I can do chip damage to her using cleave, but then I'm just out of stuff. I don't think I can win this. Not with what I got. I think the trick, potentially at least, to beating this boss is to use the poison fangs. Because they do so much damage, okay, it takes a lot of turns, but because you're going to be spending most of your turns dealing with the little ones, that's probably a viable strategy. Then just make sure you've got a lot of items that use cleave to also help chip away at her damage, whilst also damaging the little ones. But I don't think I can do this yet. Again, it's like, I've only got 3 levels left, being the cave, the casino, and is it called the dollhouse? Which I'm also fairly certain is going to be a boss level. And it's like, none of the equipment I found in any of the previous levels seems like good enough to really help me beat these things? I don't know, it's very odd. Because, like, the most damage I can do with an attack is 2. 2 attack, and if I'm lucky, a point of bleed? And that's essentially 3 points over 2 turns. And because of that, it would take, if I could have items for that many goes, that would be 10 rounds, theoretically, in order to take off... No, it would be 11 rounds to take off all of her damage, but I can't get to her constantly because of the little critters she spawns in. I physically cannot get to her because they block me. Which feels unbalanced. Because it's like, I can't do enough damage in the first place anyway. Anyway, I am absolutely certain I cannot win this now. Like, I could try, but I don't think I can. Because she's just going to keep spawning in little ones, and I'm never going to get to hurt her. And then I'm going to run out of stuff. She's about to absolutely wreck me with whatever the hell she's about to do. Well, let's see if we can do this. She seems to be... Well, maybe we can do this. Maybe we can. I was actually going to give this up, but I'm like, screw you, woman. Wow, I actually didn't think I could pull that off. I just kept going for it. Oh, wow. Yes, okay. I don't know how I pulled that off, but somehow I pulled it off. Good for me. I'm not becoming anyone's dinner today. Now... She said Thomas created her? And the other nightmares? I need to find Tutu and ask him about it. And the other nightmares might know more than this spider did. Swish! Schwanky. And I'm not complaining. Hang on. I don't know how I managed to pull that off, but I'm not complaining. I'll take it. Any win is a win. I think the fact that I had the smart idea of using the poison spider fang was a really, really good idea. That gives me plenty of echoes. Nice. Woo! What a nightmare. Okay, what do I want? Oh, now you unlock precise hit. I don't remember you being there before. Bleed time goes up, does it? 2,000 points. Christ. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just going to take that. More damage from my weapons is good. I just need that at this point. Enemies are getting tougher, and that's so many points. Oh, I wonder if the bolt cutters could be used on that. Because they were chains, weren't they? Could use the bolt cutters. And they do decent damage. Well, they do decent damage now. You know what? I'm gonna... Yeah. Actually, okay, any skills I want. cleave is very powerful for groups. Damage to other enemies goes up by 1 point. So rather than doing 1 point of cleave damage, it does 2 points of cleave damage. Could be useful, especially against the siren characters. That could be useful. Something that has occurred to me actually mentioning that, and looking at how expensive things is, I am wondering if I should consider respecking before going into a boss fight, especially if I know I'm going into one. Because, like, Wide Swing would be really useful when dealing with the 3 sirens. And, you know, depending on what you're fighting, it's a bit situational. Now, you do have the ability to respec. So, if I go up against a boss, fail because it has something I'm not quite expecting, I could respec. Because it's basically free. You can only just, you know, do it once a day. So that is theoretically possible. That dodge is actually quite useful as well. I just feel like we're not getting enough stuff. Like, a lot of these upgrades are like thousands of points. And yet, at most, when we complete a level for the first time, we're only getting away with anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000 echoes. So I'm like, that's like the first completion one, because you get a first completion bonus. On subsequent ones, you're only getting about 1,000 to 1,500. It's going to take a lot of grinding to be able to unlock everything. Now, there was a quick learner, actually. Although that's really expensive for what it is. Like, you have to spend so many echoes in just the hope of vaguely getting more echoes? It just seems really, really, really annoying. I think we'll take you. Just as a general thing. I definitely want the bolt cutters. And what else? So an instant camera slows other enemies. So an instant camera slows multiple targets for 2 rather than 1. That's interesting. Could have interesting utility. Because this is the other thing as well. Like, you know, I bought some of these things and I'm like, I almost never use some of them. I mean, they're all technically useful, but I don't use some of them. So again, I could use the points I put into those to, when I respec. So I do wonder if maybe there's an element of, like, learning what you're coming up against and then specifically going for it, you know? I don't know. Anyway, what do I want? Oh, there. Let's get the instant camera, actually. That could genuinely come in handy. Alright. The seeing incidents. What? The recent reports from the sleepers are troubling. The incidents are becoming more frequent, and obviously the higher-ups want to know what the hell we are dealing with. I have the answer for them, and they are not going to like it. It's not the first time I've heard about such things. I first encountered this phenomenon in the early 80s, but it would seem they have existed since the dawn of the human race. Commonly known as the Night Folk or the Shadow People, they live in the realm of dreams, but desperately want to get to our realm by possessing vulnerable, unoccupied bodies. As long as you don't know you are dreaming, you are safe. They attack when they sense a mind detached from its body, which sometimes happens during comas, but much more often during out-of-body experiences and lucid dreaming. That's exactly what we are doing here. Of course, they will react. When you bring food to the picnic, you can also expect ants to show up. Please don't even suggest capturing one of them. We are dealing here with something that's way beyond our comprehension. Now, sorry, the line, but it would seem they have existed since the dawn of time, is familiar. I think, wasn't there in the second Deep Sleep, there was that collection of note scraps you could find? I'm fairly certain it's this, or at least part of this. The corporation knows much more than it shows. What else are they hiding, Sidereal? And why are you researching dreams so much? You know, if this game ends up with the moon exploding, I wouldn't be surprised. Now, here's the thing. +3 max focus at this point isn't really a lot. What is my max focus right now, actually? Let me just... because my max focus isn't a lot at the moment, but it's a good chunk. 14. So, 15, 16, 17. I mean, 3 points is okay. There's a lot I can summon in with 3 points. But I am thinking maybe I should go for something else. What is this? This is +5. +5 max integrity is seeming a bit more tempting. Because, okay, I don't know if I'm going to unlock another level having beaten the cave. But I've got the sirens at the casino. I don't think I'm quite ready for them yet. I might need to get a couple more upgrades or respec for it. There's the other thing is the dollhouse. Which, as I said, I'm fairly certain that's going to end up being a boss fight at the end of that with like a mannequin or something. Don't know if it'll be a one thing or a multiple thing. Who the hell knows? But I'm thinking let's assume we'll do the dollhouse. And we're going to assume that we're going to have a boss fight. Having more integrity, I think, is going to help. You have one new message. Hello, Miss Amelia. It's Matt Fulpike again. I apologize for the message I left yesterday. I took up a lot of your time and I didn't ask the most important question. When do you think you'll clear out of the apartment? You know, rent rates are high and it's a real battlefield here in the real estate business. I need to know when I could let another tenant in. If you need, I know some good moving companies that would gladly assist you. I trust there won't be much cleaning involved afterwards. Please make sure to also throw away anything you're not taking. Until then, have a nice day. He sounds nice. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else I can do here. I'm half tempted to just get the screwdriver just in case I ever need to spawn in a screwdriver, but I think I'll keep him. Alright, back in we go. So I completed the cave and got nothing, huh? Interesting. No new levels. The dollhouse. Well, I said I was going to go here, so... It might be that whatever is at the bottom, that's like endgame stuff. I don't know. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, cardboard box. Oh, sure. I'll take that right off the bat. Why not? Definitely. Sure. So are these actual exits or are these just remnants from... Oh, no, they're actually there. And is this... That's not open, that's odd. What is this? There'd be a better way to move it. Bars? It's... Back again, are you, pal? Cursed headache. Various notes and pictures pinned to this cork board connected to each other with string. One of the photos looks particularly interesting. Well, thanks for that. Joshua! How have you been, Amy? It's surprising how we keep finding each other in these places. Seems my brother might be responsible for what's going on here, in a certain way. Let me note this down, and please do tell me more. He's been twisted into something weird. From what I understand, he created this and many other nightmares. That's interesting. Can you tell me more? Wait, are you going to write an article or something? Because if so, I'd rather you not share this stuff publicly. Oh, come on, Amy. We're in a dream. It's not like I'll print this once I wake up. But it could help me understand what's going on here. Suffice to say, my brother has left a form of a shade that created these nightmares. I want to undo it. I want to fix this. Fix this place. Or your brother. Wish I knew that myself. So you managed to get out of that bog. Just to end up in another one, right? Well, metaphorically, at least. Yeah, but thanks for your help back there, Amy. I ended up finding a deserted cave. Whatever lived there is gone. I assume you have something to do with it. Perhaps. Like you, I was looking for answers. If you were looking for answers, what you found might shock you. Sorry, force of habit. Investigation is coming on well, I presume? Not quite. I wish it was, but I've had several problems. I'm trying to tie all the leads together, but things seem to elude me. It's like trying to remember a word or a name that's on the tip of your tongue. So infuriating. I think I know what you mean. Sorry to hear that. You mentioned several problems. Anything I can do to help? Actually, there is something. I have this incredibly intense headache. I don't know why. Maybe I've been working on the case too much. Can't focus, can't think. I feel this pulsating pain in my temples. If you have anything that could help with that, I'd really appreciate it. I'll let you know if I find anything. Okay. Well, theoretically, I think I can anyway. I can spawn in some painkillers, but let's see if we can find some first. So neither of them is gonna work. Oh, roof. Oh! Yep, okay. That's not good. Jump scare and I can't even use the damn thing. Alright, we need to find a map or something. Oh, hello, Bert. Bert the misfortune teller. Roll up, see that clown. Smiley face will never frown. He knows of the paths of fate. He can tell you what awaits. No, he's not going to sneer. Bert the misfortune teller is here. Ha! What the... Into the future you can stare. That is if you even dare. So if you think you're so clever, just ask a question and pull the lever. Okay. Need a coin. Ooh, painkillers. Speaking of which, I think I know someone who's going to want them. Do you think we should actually ask him a question? You got the winning lottery numbers? 3, 5, 11. Numbers straight from heaven. 13, 20, 35. You're the richest girl alive. What you don't know, dumb face, is where that lottery takes place. Rude. Looking for my brother Thomas. Where is he? That's a problem. Oh, my brother. Where is Thomas? The none other. No, not here. Not in the attic. Not to be too enigmatic. He's not here. He's not there. Is he even anywhere? Listen closely, oh fair lady. Thomas's fate is rather shady. And to find him before the reaper, you must search for him even deeper. That's one of the worst, most useless rhymes I ever heard. What's behind the door? She wants to explore this floor. She has to open that door. What's behind it, one may wonder. Maybe there's a treasure to plunder. Maybe there is nothing there just yet. Once she enters a duet. Useless piece of... Maybe useless is the one who doesn't find my rhymes fun. A duet, huh? Oh, thank you. No idea how much it hurts. Oh hell, I can't stand it. My head's gonna explode. Maybe take off your glasses. I think that should help with the headache. Oh, yes, good idea. I can't take them off. They're stuck? Help. What? Whole face came off. No, it's a mask. But then why is this discernibly slimy and soggy? Oh. Well, look, he's sad now. What? The... Oh, for... I haven't had the chance to spawn anything in. Thanks, game. Oh. Apparently that was it. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, no! God damn it! Thanks, game. I probably do need to kill him. Unfortunately, I'm not prepped for that yet. I don't have a lot of stuff, and he has a lot of health. So it wasn't the real Joshua, I suppose. Hold down that real quick. Right. Okay, that being the case, I think... to cleave... don't really need anything with cleave, it's just one guy. He had a decent chunk of health. Let's bring in the crowbar. What else? Nail boards, painkillers if I need them. Pickaxe. Ooh, that's not too bad. Oh, it's also gone 9 o'clock, so what we'll do is we'll pause and we'll see if we can defeat that thing when we're back. I don't know if he's going to drop anything, but I feel like he is. Anyway, yeah, back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Okay. Oh, that's right, I was going for a boss, well, not a boss fight, but a fight. Okay, let's hit you with that. Might as well. Do we have a... I didn't bring in a defensive item, did I? Oops, that's a problem. Can I hit you with that? Turn at least. Gonna sting. Oh, ow. Ow! How can you get 3 attacks? I know that was like a big damage one, but... Alright, what have I got? That's you. Did you drop anything? Yes, he did. I had a feeling that was gonna be a thing. Bloody 3 attacks? I know it was like supposed to be a big attack. But I thought that was a bit overkill. Apparently we can get rid of this. Okay, fine. I don't need it. I don't need it. Oh. Yeah, pretty sure that was it. Oh no, they were standing. Standing with their arms open. My mistake. Good. So that should be... No, not use. Examine. So yeah, they're bending down. The others are arms down, looking away. Something clicked. I think they are posed just right. Well, okay then. Oh, for fuck's sake. Already? Why do they give me such small levels? I mean, okay, the cave wasn't a small level, but I've got such little prep time. You know, I don't have time to build up that much stock and supplies prior to, you know, getting to whatever the hell the boss fight's gonna be. Because this is it. This is the entire bloody level. There's no map here either. Although, I am curious, actually. Here, I should probably turn the bloody thing on. And B... what's with the door? Like, how many coins do I need? Because I'm thinking, if I need coins, presumably eventually I'll get something out of that. How much is a coin? Can I even... No, do I even... No, I don't have that. Ah, I need to buy... Yeah, I need to buy the coin on the thing. Presumably, I've got to put X number of coins in there, and the key will randomly drop. But that unfortunately requires... Yeah, okay. It requires things I basically don't have. Okay, so we're going into a boss fight. I don't know if it's a single thing, if it's more than that. It's called the Dollhouse. It's probably going to be puppets and mannequins. So I don't know if it's going to be a group. I don't know if it's going to be singles. Let's just get what I can and go from there. Doing that should actually be a good idea. We're also going to need something defensive. Trash can load might be nice. Ooh. Won't say no to that. I should also bring in some healing. What's the best healing? I don't have a lot of healing stuff either, do I? God. Painkillers is probably the... Oh, painkillers is only 3? Oh, have I never... God damn it. Well... I never bothered, because, no, again, normally the level gives you this stuff. Okay, what else do I want? Well, I'm probably about to get my arse handed to me again. Oh good, I'm so happy. Oh, this looks friendly. So, you finally arrived. I was just thinking about you, and here you are. Invading my space, rummaging through my belongings, breaking my toys. And you are... You can call me the Puppet Master. You can't seriously call yourself that and be sane at the same time. You're right. After all, we are all insane here, Amelia. You know my name. I know more about you than you think. I see more. I hear more. My strings are numerous, and they reach far. Who are you? I am the host of this place. You're the one responsible for all those mannequins? Responsible? Why, yes. Those are my precious possessions. You see, I'm a collector. I collect things that I find fancy. What's so fancy about dozens of identical faceless mannequins? That's exactly the perfection I give to the sleeping souls I stumble upon. I take away that which makes them special and cast them back into the waking world as grey, uninspired shadows of their former selves, going through their pitiful lives without goals or dreams. Every day, same as the last, like automatons, puppets, mannequins. But here, they are my mannequins, my precious possessions. Are all those mannequins real people? Actual sleeping people? Why are you doing this to them? I believe that people with interesting personalities are too unpredictable. Uniqueness doesn't fit them, so I fix it. That's horrible. You're sick. Chaos is the sickness here, Amelia. Chaos and uncertainty brought to life by the recklessness of following dreams. I bring order. I bring an accord of uniformity. You take away what makes them who they are. You monster. Don't worry. It doesn't hurt them. You can't hurt what is not really alive. And when they are back in the waking world, they don't remember anything. After all, mannequins don't have dreams. Can't wait to add you to my collection as well, Amelia. I've been waiting to meet you in person. Since you know so much about me, you must know who I'm looking for. Indeed, you're after your brother, the puppet controlled by the darkness itself. His strings sliced through the fabric of this reality, which created me and many other nightmares. It's not exactly how I would put it, but yes. He's not here, Amelia. You've come to the wrong place. Okay. It's not the first time. I'll find him, with or without your help. How fierce. But your anger is misplaced, just as your choice of guidance is rather odd. You're a fool to come here looking for answers, Amelia. Nobody here will aid you. The only individual that could is elsewhere. What individual? The prisoner. He witnessed your brother being twisted into the darkness's puppet firsthand. The prisoner? Who's that? A person that wouldn't look nice as one of my mannequins. Unfortunately, he is locked away out of my reach. Where? Where is he locked away? Even if I do know, why should I tell you? You obviously don't want me around here, breaking your precious toys. Tell me where to go and I'll leave. Oh, no, you're not going anywhere. I've decided to keep you as a part of my collection. We'll see about that. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Alright, what do we got? Probably gonna sting. Wow. Well, that sucks. Ouch. Doing this again? Oh, this is so irritating. When you can't get to the main boss. I mean, it's even worse because I've got to go through 3 mannequins before I can even, like, get to him. And now he can just summon in more enemies. And it's like, oh god, that is so frustrating. Okay, this one I really don't think I can win. And because I had to block one super fucking powerful attack, it completely took away my shield in one go. Which, again, seems a little overdone. I'm literally about to die. There's nothing I can do about this. God, they do 4 damage? These bosses, man, they are so... They feel unbalanced in terms of the items that you can get prior to meeting them. If you follow me. It's like everything I've got is so weak, and because of the blocking, it's like I don't know what the hell I can do. I should probably get the bottle of medicine, because that at least heals 5. Didn't we got first aid kits? That heals 7. But it like takes 3 to go in. It's like... So I'm just counting... It's 8 points for 4, which heals 20 points of health. Or it's 12 points to heal 28 points of health. Not sure which one would be better. We'll get that one because it is technically cheaper. Yeah, I really don't know what to, like, do. Because, like, the only 2 levels I have available to me at this point are literally just... There's got to be something I'm, like, missing in this. It really feels like I'm missing something, because none of the weapons do a great deal of damage. I can't get through most enemies to hit the boss properly. I need to up... Thing is, I need to up general damage. I need to up cleave damage. Bleed damage might be nice. I think if I, like, bought anything that I'm like, yeah, I really don't bloody need that or use it. Because I did get that at one point. I've never used that. Although it has a block damage of 5. Maybe I should respec. Even had the instant camera that I never... I could have used the instant camera, I suppose. Would have given me time to heal. Although I didn't have any decent healing items on that anyway, so it probably wouldn't have done me any good in the long run. See, like, do I need Dream Runner for a boss? No. Do I need Big Pockets for a boss? Well, probably not all of them. See, that's useful at least. You know, less stuff for that. Again, Desperate Punch. I shouldn't really be using Desperate Punch. Like, it's fine in a thing, but it's like... I'm wondering if maybe I should respec and try a fight again. Set for Big Pockets level 1, Focus level 1, and a Human Bone. This can be done once per day. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, we got a lot of points. So let's not bother with Quick Learner or Dream Runner. We want focus, definitely. And we're definitely going to need some integrity. Okay, defender. Healing items cure more points. Coffee gives more focus. That's a nice one. I don't think I've got... Defensive items doing more would be nice. Okay, if we're going for a boss, what exactly... Double vision. Hang on. Imagining an item gives you 1 to 2 charges of that item, but the base price is increased. I definitely want sharp mind. I guess we'll do that. And we'll definitely take a point of medic. I also need to look... The instant camera does seem quite useful, especially for groups. Hang on, it was... yeah. First aid kit, definitely. Okay, do I want... See, the shield blocks 5, but the trash can lid blocks 3, but it's also cheaper. If I get both of those... then I'd have to spawn them in the actual level. The thing is, it hasn't unlocked... I think it has anyway. I don't know what I need to do in order... because I don't exactly know how the... The unlocks on new skills works. I don't know if it's based on what your integrity level is. I don't know. Maybe I do need to get Desperate Punch for it. Yeah, okay, I needed to get Desperate Punch. Their damage is reduced. Most of them only have 1 point of damage. That doesn't help. Ooh, slow. Damage to other enemies. That, yeah. That does remind me, actually, we've got to be a bit careful because we've got to buy things here. I do feel that that shows up on the screen for a teensy bit too long, if you ask me, because I can't see what the stats are until it goes away. I'm half tempted to do the Spider's Fang as well, because although it hastens enemies, if I can get that on the big guy, then while I'm dealing with his little mannequins, he'll be taking constant damage. That's a halfway decent base. What does it you do? Damage 3, bleed 1. Not terrible. Okay. Because, like, short of beating one of these two bosses, which I don't even know if I can do, I need as much from that as we can get. Still have 300 points. No, not you. Okay, what do we want to spend my day doing? I'm thinking health. Going to a boss fight. 5 points of health would be useful. I mean, it's 50-50, really, when you think about it, on whether more health or more focus would be better. Because, like, focus means you can spawn more stuff in, but health means you can tank more damage in a fight. So, I don't know. Maybe this will work, maybe it won't. I genuinely don't know what the hell to expect on this. I've never gone back into a failed run before, so I don't know if it'll say, hey, do you want to go back in where you started? Do you want to redo the whole level? It's like, you know, how are we handling this? I guess we're redoing the whole level, huh? Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe not. The dolls are incorrectly posed, but look what the door is open. And you, bird, don't really care about that. Don't need those. That's kind of irritating. Although I could just take the echoes, because it's like, well, I can't come back, can I? Mm-hmm. Does make me wonder if he's like a hostile mannequin or if he's just him, normal person him. No, he's already defeated. That's good. Right, so it basically maintains the level as a completed thing, but you can still run around and collect all your stuff, which is good. No, I don't need that. All that. Okay, I guess we just need to start building up for a fight. Definitely going to need some first aid kits. That's a must. Maxed, too. Much as it pains me to say it. Take 3 on you, I think. We have a cleaver, yeah. Couple of them. Shovel. Gulp down some coffee. I really just feel like I don't have enough. Like, no matter what I come in with, I'm not going to have enough health, or I'm not going to have enough... Actually, I got a lot of health looking at that. Maybe I didn't need to go biking. Maybe I should have gone... Maybe I should have gone for the focus rather than integrity. I didn't realize how much integrity I had. Oh, well, we can always try again tomorrow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You never know, it might work out. But I don't think this is gonna work. The fact that they can go from I'm gonna hit you to I'm gonna hit you to I'm gonna hit you is really... Oh, you see, this is my point. They all went from 0 right back to 0 again, and now I've lost my shield. This... Fine. This game does not feel balanced. Oh, you can heal. Oh, fuck you, man. Oh, get wrecked. Woo! My ambitions are mine to keep. Nothing will stop me from finding Thomas. Prisoner seems to be my best lead right now. I need to find him. Through him, I'll find Thomas. Whew. I originally thought that the spider fangs were quite crap. I'm starting to think the spider fangs are actually very powerful. Because while I was dealing with the mannequins, he was still taking constant damage. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. Okay. I'm back. And another dream complete. What we got now? Investigation 3091/96. Report 12B. Interview a witness into the incident, Mrs. B. Barnes. I'm trying to remember if that's a name we know of or not. Yeah, I knew him alright. He was such a kind young man. Helped me carry the groceries up the stairs whenever that damned elevator was out of order. Which happened a lot, actually. They should really do something about that. It's unbelievable how... What was I... Oh, right. Thomas. Such a lovely man. So kind, so helpful. Did I mention he used to carry my groceries? Yes, I believe I did mention that. Well, everything was different on that one night. I saw him in the corridor. I woke up when I heard a scream and I went outside to check, mostly because Mr. Williams next door had that emergency medical situation recently, and I wanted to see if he needed help. You sure you don't want any tea? Where was I? Yes. It was not Mr. Williams who screamed. I'm almost sure it was Thomas. I saw him in the corridor and he looked like the devil himself, walking weirdly, dressed up very scruffily, shirt partly out of his pants, barefoot, hair in a total mess. Never seen him like this. I stepped back into my apartment as soon as I saw him. He gave me that look, that gaze. I felt cold, like completely freezing. And mind you, I have rheumatism. Rheumatoid arthritis, to be precise. Just last week I saw a doctor about it. And back to topic. Thomas's eyes were like black coals. Something evil within them. Not like he was planning something, just like if he was... I don't know. It was like he was sleepwalking, but not really, you know? Either way, I slammed the door shut so fast, it was like death himself chasing me. He wasn't even approaching my apartment, just walking by. Yet I felt like if I turned away from that door, he would be there, standing with those weird eyes and some wicked smile. So they've found him dead the same night, right? Shame, such a good man. He helped me with the groceries so many times because of the elevator. I think I mentioned it, but would you please inform the building management they had to do something about that elevator already? Maybe they were listening to a proper authority. Oh, listen, would you like some tea? Who would have thought some of his Thomas neighbors were this nice? Alright. Okay. Progress. Sort of. Realize I forgot to check the computer. Okay. Okay, I think the only thing I've got left to do now is to take on the 3 sirens. I might actually be able to do that. Maybe. Maybe. We do that. More options, I guess. I genuinely didn't think that would work as well as it did. I'm really starting to think that yeah, gotta be something else I can get that's actually useful. Let's get you. Yeah, I'm really starting to think that the spider's fang is really sodding good. Like, initially I thought, oh, that much bleed, oh, but it hastens enemies, you know, and it's like, no, actually, that's really powerful, especially if there's only one thing left. Okay, we're going to get +3 focus. I don't think I need the health. I've got a lot of health now. Oh, hello. We'll do this and then we'll take a break. Hi there, Amy. Alex here. It's been a while. I'm sorry you didn't hear from me. I was really busy, and also I thought I'd give you some space. Don't want to bother you with my silly concerns. Either way, that old dog, right? The owner's finally decided it's time. We're scheduling the procedure tomorrow. Just remember, sometimes it's better to let someone go. Just remember that, okay? Thanks. Bye. Alright. Okay. Now, I don't know if I'm 100% ready for these sirens yet. But I managed to kill the other two bosses, eventually. I don't know, honestly. Because the sirens are slightly different. Because unlike the other two, where it's like you've got one major thing and a couple of minors, here we've got 3 majors. But I don't remember them having as much health. They're not as tanky, but they're all pretty powerful. So, I don't know. But we'll try when I get back. See you in a sec, guys. And we are back. Okay. Nothing else left to do but another boss fight. Wish me luck, guys. It'll be interesting what we get when we've done this. I'm assuming it'll be the last batch of levels. Hello. Ooh, I will definitely take a first aid kit. Anything else? Well, we can get coins out of that, but I don't need to do that. Coins is a major item at this juncture. Interesting that he's gone too. So I'll take it. Okay. I mean, I'll take a free coin, why not? See, I could take a whole bunch of health damage just to get my integrity level up. So I sort of need to work out what I can and cannot do. Can I play with anything? No. Can't seem to interact with anything, which is a bit of a shame, actually. Is that it? Is that all I'm getting? Take that up to the absolute top. Now, the instant camera, definitely going to need some of that. Shield. Thing is, we haven't found any... Although, actually... Hold that thought for a moment. We do have a coin. guess I can take a screwdriver. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have the coins. Alright, not bad, not bad. Definitely want a third one of them. And 2 points. I guess we'll take a pickaxe. Worth a try. Problem is because I don't have a lot of, well, you know, coffee to regenerate myself, so it's kind of just is what it is. Alright, what do I want to use and who do I want to use it on? I want to be careful about when I use a haste thing. Oh, I should have thought about that actually. That was the wrong time to do it. I gotta block this, otherwise I'm absolutely gonna regret it. Might sting. I'm gonna have to heal after this. My shield is gonna go, and now I'm gonna die. Okay, I don't... I'm not looking at like what I can get. I'm more looking at what I can do. I need 5,000 points just to get an extra piece of damage on my weapons. It's like, it's not going to do a lot. These are all so expensive. I'll try one more time. If that doesn't work, I may just have to spend time grinding for points, frankly, because there's nothing else left. Like, the thing is, they do 4 points of damage and attack. Okay. I don't know if what you get in these item boxes is randomized or not. I think it might be. Guess we gotta use that one then. It's screwdriver again. Now I am wondering, actually, thought occurs. Really? I'm also wondering... Give me a sec. There's gotta be other things I can do to prepare. Can I get to you with you? No, I didn't think so. Maybe the items I can get at the vending machine are worth losing the one hit on the wrench. I don't know. I won't say no to that, I guess. But I don't think there's anything else I can get. There's no coins anywhere. Alright, we're just gonna have to start bringing stuff in. So we'll do that. I gotta remember to use the instant camera because... I'm gonna have to do 3 because there's 3 of them. We're setting up so much defense, it's like I've got nothing to attack them with. Maybe I should have picked up the one that stops the hasten all enemies thing, because that is kind of getting on my nerves with some of this stuff. I just don't think I've got enough focus to bring in enough stuff to help me win this. Then again, I've said that before on previous ones, and I still won anyway. Might as well. See, I really hate that they get a healing point when they use an attack that I defend. I think that's kind of bullshit. Like, if they hit me, fine. It's like a leech kind of thing. Like, I get that. But if I defend the attack, they shouldn't get a regen. You never know. And then she's going to heal. Is there any way... No, I've already used up the flashes. Damn it. Because I've got to heal now, or otherwise I'm absolutely going to die. But then she's going to heal. And it's what's annoying about that 1 point of health she's got is she would have lost it, but she regened it because she hit me. Which is annoying, because the regen doesn't have the loss of health it should have done. That, again, that feels a little bit unbalanced. But yeah, I gotta heal. I'm probably gonna die anyway, because... Ow. Yeah, I don't think... I can kind of... The thing is, as far as healing goes, I'm fairly certain it's only her that can do it. I just can't do enough damage fast enough to that middle one. I'm fairly certain she's the only one who can heal. She's the focus. She's the one I have to kill first. But I cannot do enough damage to her. Again, she should have died, but she gained a point of health back when she hit me before the bleed happened. And it just wouldn't... It just didn't trigger. Alright, this isn't going to work. They've got too much health and I can't do enough. So, it's like... I'm close. I don't know if this is just a matter of luck or if I've got to think of a different strategy. One thing, I am going to have to look at it. Yeah, okay, come on, look, I don't care. Yeah, look, I don't care. What was the... Only 2,000. Can I get 2,000 points? I don't know. I think I might want to try for that. Maybe we'll spend the next half hour rather than trying to just bang my head against the wall that is that boss. Try to make some more points somewhere. You know, I've been thinking as well, because I want to go back to that first level again. Because you remember how I ran into those enemies? I'm like, there's one thing I never tried to do with that, and I'm wondering if I can. I probably can't, but I'm curious. The hotel. I mean, A, they might not spawn in, but B, if they do... Oh, that's useful. Let's just run past them. Yeah, apparently I can. Hey, it worked. I genuinely didn't think that would work. Okay. Now I've got to remember what the rest of this level was, because I don't. Okay, so that's locked. Nice. Coffee pot. What's in here? Ooh, take that. now I've got past those 3 enemies. Yes, very nice. Now I could spawn... I don't know if I'm going to be ambushed by some shades again. Oh, what was I just saying? Okay. I should probably get myself at least something worth it. What are we thinking? Shovel? Damage, cleave, slow? Where was the cleaver? Damage, cleave, bleed? Let's get that. And a shield just as a backup. And we'll take a swig of coffee. Yeah, I thought as much. Interesting. Okay, can I point out how... No, sorry. I wanted to... Everything we've got has been 4 out of 4. Does that seem suspicious to anyone else, or is it just me? I don't know. Oh. Well... Unfortunately, I already used up the key, so, gonna need to find a key somewhere else, I suppose. Now, I could try running past the shade again. Might work, actually. Work past the last one, so who the hell knows. And I shouldn't need to backtrack, so it won't be a problem if... Oh, for... I couldn't see where I was because I forgot to turn the bloody thing on. Oh, no. Come on, let me past. Let me past! Oh my god, I actually cannot get past the damn thing. Because it's in the way. It's literally blocking the door. Jesus Christ. Huh. Okay, that's weird. So wait, does it only show up if you run? Ooh. This is new. I don't remember this. This is Dr. Banks, head of Special Operations Group Sigma 5-6. We've encountered and apprehended a sleeper. Upon the encounter, the subject dropped a potential temporal artifact, a piece of paper, immediately ordered to secure. For the sake of the dream stability, the item is not to be touched or otherwise interfered with for now. First, I will conduct an interview with the sleeper. The subject is a 10 to 11-year-old boy. Oh, they got Cody. Caucasian, blonde hair. The team encountered him while setting up equipment. He seems greatly distressed and demands to be let go. I'm in the interview now. Hello there. Let me go or I'll beat you all up. Easy now, there's no need to shout. My name is Dr. Banks. What's yours? It's okay. Don't be scared. You don't understand. You have to let me go. I need to find her. I need to tell her. Tell who? About what? Something about sidereal plexus stuff? Wait, you mean sidereal plexus? What do you know about their operation here? Nothing, let me go. Dr. Banks? Not now, you idiot. Can't you see I'm busy? No, you gotta see this, Doctor. The sensors. Their activity is rising rapidly. What the hell? We might be on the threshold of another event. Wait, where's the boy? I don't know, he just vanished. Maybe he ran off? Oh, never mind him. Track the potential entity. Oh shit, the entity is here. Get to the equipment. Register the activity pattern. It's coming right at us. Dr. Banks, no. Wait, please, open the door. Ooh. Well, that sounds pleasant. Yep. Ooh. Let me see the damn thing. Who's that? Oh, is that what was her name? Kate? Sidereal plexus office, huh? I hate these rotation controls. They're so irritating. Interesting. I wonder if that'll actually get me anything. Upper half of the page is missing. The following attachment describes the proposed experiment. Refer to the note above for other information. We monitor the realm in search of an unassociated individual being attacked by one of the entities. We would allow the attack to happen and then attempt to somehow interrupt the following process to see if we can capture the resulting subject. Lucky for us, given the nature of our experiments, there is no way of connecting any subsequent real-world consequences back to us. Oh, you naive little fool. There were absolutely consequences. Interesting. Ah. Isn't that interesting? Oh, I wouldn't know it'll show up. You know, I never considered that. There isn't a way into this section, is there? It is that elevator is sealed off. Oh. Oh, no, wait. Yes, I can. You know, it has dawned on me, I've taken a few hits and I don't have any healing stuff on me. Oh no, I have painkillers. What are them again? It was 3. Down a couple of them, but I think I'll also bring in a few first aid kits. Just in case I run into anything else. Maybe I'm being paranoid, but I'd rather be right than wrong. And you never know. Every level has a boss, right? Let's just hope I can find some more coffee. What the hell? Oh! You know, I thought for a split second, I was like, wait, hang on. I didn't get time to open my mouth before I ran into Kate. Is it Kate? Was that her name? Oh, it's been a while since I played that. Hold it right there. Whoa. Hello? This isn't right. None of this is right. You're not who I expected to find here. Who did you expect to find here? I don't know. Not you, that's for sure. Okay, let's talk about this. I'm sure you're just confused, but I don't have time for idle chit-chat. Get out of my way, whoever the hell you are. Whoa! Oh! Sorry. The music from Don't Escape 4 just kicked in. I had to... Okay. Hi. The fuck? Right, she's got a lot of health and I don't... What do you just talk? Ow! Ow! Okay. If I'd have known this was going to be a single fight, I'd have probably got some different items in. Oh, I should have... I think I can just about survive that. I don't actually know if I've got enough stuff to survive this, but we could try. Fair enough. It's gonna sting, but... That's fine. She's got 5 points of health. Woo! Okay. It doesn't really matter what. Just hit her with anything. What is this attitude even? Ooh, do I get the gun? I get the gun. Yeah. Hang on, what is... Damage 6! Holy balls. Of course, it can only hit one thing, and presumably only comes with 4 bullets at max. Oh, oh. I'm glad I came to this level. Okay, can I talk to you? I don't know where to go. Oh! 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 Oh, God! Sorry, I just felt like I got slapped in the face. That explains it! Because... in Don't Escape 4, Kate is looking for sidereal plexus. The head office, and on the 3rd day she remembers where it is. This is connected. It's like we're about to give her what she's looking for. Weird map has been lost. Thank you. Now I know where I need to be. I can finally wake up. Well, that was a little unexpected, but hey, I'm not going to complain. That worked out quite well, actually. We got a gun. Holy balls, huh? Nice. Okay. I knew... See... When I first went back to that level, it was out of curiosity. When I found out that it was being blocked by those 3 entities, I was like, okay, this is a thing. Like, there's clearly something here. How much does it cost? It's probably going to be like 5,000, though, in my luck. $1,500. Shoot. Okay. Still, that's... I mean, 6 bullets is a good chunk. How many memory points was it? What's it points? Didn't look at that. 4. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Does that count as an actual complete dream here, or no? It doesn't. It's not part of the main story. It's more of a side thing. Okay. I mean, that gets me that. That's something nice. Another thing I'm thinking. We can go back into the cave and find that locked tomb thing. And we can go into the attic with... I'm thinking, yeah, maybe we should do some side questing. Not specifically just for items, although that would, of course, be nice. Not items, memory things, whatever they're called. The blue... what are they called? Why am I blanking on them? Echoes, thank you. Not just because of echoes, but I'm thinking that maybe there are more powerful items out there. Actually, what do we got? 10 minutes. Okay. Okay, I've got an idea. Oh, no. Oh. No, because I haven't unlocked that, have I? Actually, let me wait. Let me wait. We got the bolt cutters, okay. So we need 3 on bolt cutters and I don't know how many coins. We'll go to the dollhouse first. Now, my one worry... and I think it's an understandable worry, is are all these special items going to be guarded by bosses? Odds are, yes. Let's be frank, they're all going to be guarded by bosses, aren't they? That's fine, in and of itself. What I want to know is, are the levels guarded by bosses at the exit? I don't know. Guess I'll do it in a pinch. Okay, does it give me the warning? It does not, and the exit is still there. Okay, good. That's good, because that means I can just leave the dream whenever I want. I don't have to fight the final boss guy again. Okay, that's good. That is very good. Now, second question, of course, is am I going to have to fight a fight here? Probably. My guess is that every area, maybe, has a special thing. So I need to prep for a potential boss fight. That's okay. I can do that. Because I sort of know that it's coming. And if it doesn't show up, then even better, right? You're going to be a thermos, aren't you? Well, you're always a thermos normally. Yeah. Oh, I already have... Oh, in that case, I should start pulling stuff in, shouldn't I? Firstly, we are going to need some coins. I will draw out 4. How much does it pains me to have to do this. The only other room... Actually, one other thing... Sorry. I'm just... Mine's running around. I've got so many thoughts in my head. This will be the Burt room. Yeah, there is always... Painkillers, okay. I wanted to make sure it wasn't something I was then going to spawn in. I also don't know what's in that room, but I'm imagining that's just where the boss is. I think one go with the spider's fang would be nice. A couple of points up a shield. Is it going to be a single or a multi? Come on. Slows target by 1, but I've got the flasher for that. Was a single boss before. Okay, what else? What else? That's damage to cleave. We'll take the nail plank. I got it in mind it's only going to be a single. I could be wrong. I'm going to run out of inventory space if I keep doing all this. I really need the meat. I could get rid of that. I should probably also save some back. Because I don't know how many coins it's going to take. Could take a lot. Could take a few. I don't know. I'm looking for the person known as the prisoner. Do you know where I can find him? To find the prisoner is an easy mission. You need to look in, well, a prison. What prison, you may be asking? I'll give you a hint. It's everlasting. If you need further directions, gather monsters' recollections. Attic City, dark caves, put the phantoms in their grave. No, that was more useful than you think it was. That told me exactly what I needed to do, in point of fact. Well, would you look at that? Looks like I only needed one after all. Which is a little annoying, because it technically means that these can go away. So I'm going to discard those, because I don't need them. I'm going to discard the meat, because I don't need that. I need the room in my inventory, that's what I need. I don't know what's on the other side of that. I'll go in with everything I can at max, right? Well, almost everything. Okay. Maybe things are looking up. Maybe I can do a little better. The problem you've got is if I am running around gaining powerful items, the problem then becomes, well, that I've got to be able to afford them. So it might well be that once I get the stuff, I've then got to do a bit of repetitious, like, I could either rejig my equipment again. It's possible. It's an option for me. Or I could replay some levels. Maybe even have a look to see if there are things I missed. I don't think so. Because as far as I can remember, obviously this was something I missed. The first level was something I missed because I couldn't redo it again. And that sarcophagus in the cave was something I couldn't do because it never occurred to me to summon in the bolt cutters. But off the top of my head, those are the only three I can think of. And unfortunately, it's 11 o'clock, which means I gotta go, which means whatever is waiting for me on the other side of that door, boss fight or not, is gonna have to wait. But yeah, some interesting... The bosses are really weird. It's like they're very finely balanced in a way that if you can go in with just the right equipment, they'll probably be okay. But you've got to go in with exactly the right equipment. And if not, they are absolutely going to wreck you. And frankly, even if you go in with the right stuff, you've kind of got to get lucky with the dice rolls. Because sometimes the bosses can literally start off with one of their powerful attacks, like, ready in the barrel, and sometimes they won't. And that can be a tiny bit annoying. But I think with the Siren trio, I've got to kill the middle one first. She is a healer, and that is really bad. She has got to be the one to go down first. So I'm thinking if I can get the gun... My big problem with the Siren one is there's not a lot of points available in terms of, like, focus points. There's not a lot available on that level, like, at all. There's almost no coffee that you can get. I'm going to need to think on it. But for now, I think we'll leave that be and we'll do a little bit of side questing. And if I can beat the Sirens, we'll have a look about this prisoner character. Be interesting who that is. But, yes. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.